morning, everyone. We're gonna ignore the fact that it's almost noon. I've been procrastinating a little bit this morning in that there are things that I'm supposed to be doing, and instead I am cleaning up various parts of my apartment. Because that is how we deal with things that are making me anxious that I don't actually want to focus on. But I'm endeavoring to at least somewhat slowly get to a point where I can actually do the things I'm supposed to be doing. And you might be thinking that this is some kind of crazy, intense thing that I need to be doing, and that is why I'm procrastinating so much. I have to go grocery shopping. Some of us have the kind of neurodivergence where it fills me with dread. I've been spending my entire morning debating with myself about having to do this one chore. So we're procrastinating a little bit. And that is okay to a certain extent. However, I have already procrastinated enough on it that I'm currently uncaffeinated because I'm out of orange pico. It was very hard for me to talk and also braid my hair at the same time. I've never had to do both. I'm currently uncaffeinated as well. So it's getting to the point where I know if I wake up tomorrow and I also cannot make a cup of tea, I'm gonna be very upset. I know that I'm gonna feel so much better if I just go and do it, and then I get to have tea and like other groceries and stuff. But like the main thing that I'm motivating myself with is this cup of tea. Look, if you're gonna be getting more vlogs and stuff from me, you're gonna have to deal with me fighting with my brain a lot more. I try to reel in so much when I'm sitting down to actually film reactions because I have a very specific task that I'm trying to accomplish. Whereas when it comes to videos like this where it's just gestures vaguely that I am documenting something going on in my life, that could be anything. So maybe we'll be a little bit motivated. One thing I will say, Christmas vest update. I'm almost finished the bottom ribbing for this front part of the panel. I think I need a few more centimeters, 2 more-ish, 1.5. I don't know what that is in inches. I literally dropped a stitch while I was doing this. Hold, please. There. This is what I accomplished between pretending that I don't have something that I should be doing and spending time yesterday waiting for things to bake and all of that. So soon I'm going to be done the ribbing and then I can switch to my slightly bigger needles and then just stockinette, and that's going to be so nice for me, especially on a day like today where I don't have the brain power for a whole lot. So we'll see. I have to finish getting ready and then I have to go grocery shopping. On the bright side, it's snowing today and that does make me happy. So we'll see. I did it. I didn't film anything, and I'm out of breath because in the wise and poetic words of my people, she's slicker than shit out there. Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm wearing this sweater again, okay? I basically live in this sweater in the wintertime. It's a fully wool Irish fisherman sweater, and it keeps me very warm, okay? It comes to me all the way from Ireland through my family, and I will continue to wear it every single day. I feel like the more I talk about my family, the more my Irish lilt comes out, but that's not the point of today, okay? The point is, I got myself some tea. I got myself a bunch of the ingredients I'll need for chili soup. Look, I'm not the right person to ask for culinary advice. This is just my go-to when I'm having a nope kind of effort day, and it involves a lot of opening up cans and throwing stuff into a giant pot and waiting for it to cook. So, also got myself a little sweet treat because I'm worth it. Alright, prepare to bear witness to the laziest bit of cooking you've ever experienced. There's about to be not a single measurement, nor vegetable chopped. I only have a vague idea of how long this is going to cook for, okay? I am not here to teach you how to be a cook. I am just showing you how I get by when I'm having a nope kind of a day. You're gonna put some oil in. It's supposed to be olive oil, but in this economy? Next. Onions. I'm using dehydrated minced onions because I am not in the mood to actually chop anything, and chopping onions is the bane of my existence. So, do onions, don't do onions. I'm not your mom. Measure it with your heart. If you actually put in the time to like chop onions, put a whole onion in. Or whatever feels right. Again, not your mom. Put it on low heat. Now, if you're actually cooking onions, let it cook for 3 to 5 minutes. For my purposes, we don't need to do that. Part of the reason I put actual onions in it. We're going lazy. Next, mushrooms. I bought them canned and already chopped. You can also buy them pre-chopped. You can chop them yourself if you're like, I don't know, a go-getter. But I'm just gonna dump this can in. I'm gonna drain it first though, I'm not a complete animal. And then you're gonna add in chili flakes, chili powder, some kind of seasoning, okay? I might be very Caucasian, but I'm not that bad, alright? You need to put some kind of seasoning in this. Again, I just measure it with my heart. Again, let it cook for 3 to 5 minutes. You just want the mushrooms to be like a little bit browned. Then you're gonna add in potatoes. Again, you're gonna want like a relatively well-sized, waxy potato that you're gonna dice and put in. I bought canned because, again, the laziest option is what we're doing today. So we're gonna add in our potatoes, however you like that to work out for you. And then a little bit of garlic. I always have some minced garlic just in my fridge because, know thyself, on many occasions I am lazy. Again, I measure it with my heart. If you like measurements, you're gonna put in 1 or 2 cloves. Stir it and let it cook for a minute or so. It's really just so you can get your other ingredients ready, which are going to be some form of protein. I add in chickpeas because I like them, and I'm also going with some kidney beans this time. Sometimes I put lentils in, sometimes I put in something else. Just depends on whatever I've got when I'm out shopping or whatever's in the pantry. But like, the point is you put some protein in, okay? And then add in some tomato sauce or other sauce base you would like. Usually I end up having to add in some water too. You just want to make sure that everything's covered. It'll depend on like how big your cooking pot is, but you just want to make sure that everything can actually cook through properly. Keep in mind that it's going to reduce down a little bit as well as it cooks. And give it a good stir. It's also a great time to add in any other kind of vegetables you might have around. Like, I put celery in this, carrots, anything that might be in your fridge that you need to get rid of. And then you're gonna put a lid on top, and you're gonna leave it for 30-ish minutes. And just keep an eye on it. And when the potatoes are tender, done. Also, slow cooker option. Once it's cooked for like at least 30 minutes, you're gonna uncover it. Ooh, Jesus. Carefully. And you're gonna leave it uncovered cooking for like 5-ish minutes, and then she's finished. And that's really all you need. This is pretty much me for the evening. I'm probably gonna finish editing up some videos to get scheduled and posted and everything, but honestly, considering how unmotivated I've been the entire day, I'm gonna consider this in and of itself a win. So I hope everyone's taking care of themselves and getting through some of this season with all of its ups and downs. I'll see you guys in the next one.